Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome for today's continuous discussion on Srimad Bhagavatam. What is it? Nectar of Devotion. All right, we are still in chapter 25. And I think today is the last part of the chapter 25, or the stimulation in ecstatic love. Chapter 26. Chapter 26. All right, so let's do our invocation prayer. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthapidam Yena Bhuttari Swayam Rupa Karamayam Dadati Swaparantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamnam Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sagarjadam Shahagana Raghunathan Vidam Tam Sajivam Satvaita Savaduta Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shivishakanadam Cha Namo Om Vishnu Padai Krishna Prishtai Bhutari Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinamni Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisheshwani Odipa Sacharistarine Namo Om Vishnu Padai Krishna Prishtai Bhutali Srimati Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Tinamini Shri Varshabhana Vidvidaitai Kripa Dai Krishna Sambandha Viknana Daine Prabhave Namaha Madhuryo Jala Premadi Sri Rupanuga Bhakti Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namustate Namaste Gauramani Shri Murtai Dinatarini Rupanuga Viruddha Pasitata Dvata Harini Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshat Vairagya Murtai Vipralambara Sambode Padam Pujaite Namaha Namo Bhakti Vino Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshat Vairagya Murtai Vipralambara Sambode Padam Pujaite Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachidanandana Mini Gaura Shakti Swarupai Rupanuga Vraite Gaura Virbhava Bhume Estam Nidasa Sajina Priya Vaishnava Sarubhauma Sri Jagannathaye Te Namaha Vancha Kalpatarubhescha Kripa Sindhu Bevacha Paditanam Pavini Vaishnaviyo Namo Namaha Om Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namni Garatasi Nama Panchatatmakam Krishna Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhakta Avadaram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanustade Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Nangayate Girim Yatkripa Tamaham Vande Sri Gurum Dina Taranam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Shari Gaura Bhaktarinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Hari Om Tat Sat Namo Om Vishnu Padai Krishna Putri Shrimati Japata Swami Namni Namacharya Padai Nitai Kripa Pradai Gaura Katata Padai Nagar Gramatarini Hare Krishna. Okay, so let's start our session today. Of course, my apologies because I thought I'm stuck in a terrible jam and I thought I couldn't make it. But surprisingly, everything became smooth after I sent the message. All right, so let's start our session today. So we are continuing our discussion on this Krishna's what they call transcendental body. Okay. So before that, Vaishnava Prabhu, did you try to meditate when you chant on Krishna's form, his legs, his ankle bell, his flute, 3 kinds of flute, right? Did you try? Vaishnava Prabhu? And Vraja Prema, yesterday you missed a class. I think you should listen to the record. Did you listen to the recording? Am I audible?
Very clear, Prabhu.
Yeah. Did you meditate on the form, Prabhu? I mean, when you chant?
Yeah, I did it, Prabhu.
How was it?
Oh, yeah, wonderful, Prabhu.
Wonderful, eh? Yeah.
So many things to remember, Prabhu.
Yeah, correct. How many kinds of flute Krishna has, Prabhu?
Prabhu?
How many kinds of flute Krishna has?
3.
3. What are they?
Vamsi, Venu,
What the last? First is what?
Vamsi, Venu.
Venu. Venu means how long is the flute?
16.
6 inches, less than 6 inches.
Yeah, Prabhu.
Venu. Venu Gopal. That's why we call Venu Gopal. So when Venu Gopal means when Krishna goes on herding the cow, he'll take the small flute, Venu.
Yeah.
All right. Then second,
Vamsi.
Murali.
Murali, sorry, Murali, Prabhu.
How long is the Murali?
Murali 16, Babu.
16 inches, right?
Yeah.
How many holes are there?
Well, the 4 plus 1, 5.
Very good. 4 plus 1, right? 4
Babu,
here
I will
at the
draw
side.
my book, Babu.
Okay. And 4 plus 1, and this one creates such a beautiful melodious sound. Yes or not?
Yeah, brother.
So where he might be using that?
To attract the gopis, Babu?
Yes, to attract the gopis. Like that. Okay. And what is the third one?
Akrishani, that is Vamsi.
Vangsi. So Vangsi is how long is that?
6,
Yeah. Then it has how many holes?
5. No, Babu.
9. 9, right?
9, Babu.
Is it 9?
No, I don't remember, Babu.
Gopi. Okay.
9.
Now
9.
9. Made of sometimes if the longer Vangsi, what do you call that? Yes, 9 holes. Can you see the word 9 holes here? Okay.
Mahananda.
Mahananda. Okay, Mahananda. Even longer than that? Okay, Mahananda. But if the thing be decked with jewel and all these things, we call as Sammohini. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then there's another thing called what they call the buffalo horn. All right. Buffalo horn as a bugling instrument. Okay. So who get attracted to this thing? Taravali. Okay. But
Yeah.
Gopi Taravali said that bitten by the most venomous snake. So
Yeah.
looks like she was bitten by a snake, and she tried to come out of it. Then Krishna will blow that what they call the buffalo horn.
Give milk with the buffalo horn.
Huh?
Give milk.
Milk? No.
Yeah, Prabhu.
Regarding the instrument, there's a metaphorical statement. It's a metaphorical statement.
Oh,
A
yeah.
movie named Taravali. It said that Taravali was bitten by the most venomous snake of Krishna's flute. So she was bitten by which flute? Venu. All right. Then, in order to neutralize the poisonous effect, she drank the milk of produced by the buffalo horn. So it's a metaphorical.
Oh, okay.
It's not that she really drank the milk from the buffalo horn.
Yeah.
All right. But instead of decreasing the poison, it increased it 5,000 times. Very bold. All right. And also we did about the leg bell, ankle bell, kolusu. All right. So now we're going to discuss from here. All right. So what it says here, Ata nupuram yata aga mardanasya saki nupura dvanim nishamaya sambrata gabira sambrama ahang ikshanuttara litapi nabhavam bahir adyahanta guravo pura stitaha. So now the attraction of Krishna's leg bell or anklet, or in Tamil we call kolusu. So a certain gopi stated to a friend, my dear friend, when I heard the sound of the leg of the ankle bell of Krishna, I immediately started to go out in the house to see him. But most regrettably, my superiors were present before me at the time and I could not go. So even the ankle bell of Krishna is so melodious, and these gopis were so attracted. Rainer want to see, but she couldn't go. Just try to imagine. Krishna's coming. And all these young girls want to run out. For run out, they see the father-in-law, mother-in-law, the husband all sitting there. And they were so eager want to go out, but they couldn't because the elders in the family is there. All right. So now, Ata Kambuhu. Kambustu Dakshina Vartaha. Panchajanyata Yochate. What is Panchajanya? Can you remember Panchajanya? Panchajanya. In Bhagavad Gita, right?
He blew it on the Kurukshetra war, bro.
Yes, Kurukshetra war. So he's what they call, his conch shell is called as Panchajanya. All right. So it's called Krishna's conch shell, Panchajanya. All right. Krishna's conch shell is known Panchajanya. Known as Panchajanya. This Panchajanya conch is also mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna sounded it before the battle of Kurukshetra. Yata, quoting, Amara Ripu Vaduti, Runo Hatya Vilasi, Tri Diva Pura, Purandri, Vrindana Nandi Karoyam, Brahmati Bhuvana Madhye, Madhavat Mata Damna, Krita Pulaka Kadamba, Kamburajasya Nadaha. It is said that when Lord Krishna blows his transcendental conch shell, the wives of demons become subject to abortion. Right? So it is sometimes we also see, right, when there's a trauma, there's a sound or explosion or something like that, the women who are pregnant, sometimes they may have abortion. So similarly, it's mentioned here that when Krishna blow his transcendental conch shell, when he start to blow his conch shell, it become to the level of the demons, the demoness. That means demon's wife is called demoness. They can have abortion. At the same time, the wives of the demigod become blessed with all auspiciousness. Okay? They will become blessed with all auspicious. In this way, the sound of Krishna's conch shell used to vibrate and circulate all over the world. So that means the Krishna's conch shell, the sound of Krishna's sound used to vibrate. That means it used to vibrate and circulate over the world. So now circulate over the world means which world you're talking about, right? So it circulates the entire universe because the demons and the devas are living they don't live in this place, they live in a separate planet, right? So that means it circulates into the entire universes. Ata padanka yata sri dasame, quoting from Srimad Bhagavatam 10 Canto 38-26. Tad darshanalada vivirda sambrama premnordva romashu kala kulekshanaha pratat avaskandya sa tesvachistata prabhur amunyangiri rajangshi aho iti. Krishna's footprints. Now we're going to discuss on the Krishna's footprints. Okay, for those who just joined, I was just asking Vaishnava Prabhu, how was it that I asked, did you meditate on yesterday's topic while you're chanting? So did any one of you meditated about Krishna's form, the lake, the three kinds of flutes? Did any one of you try it? Anyone? Vaishnava Kripa Prabhu said he tried and he felt amazing experience. How about others? Did any one of you? Nandari Mataji, Sudha Sindhu Mataji, anyone?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Yes,
Hare Krishna.
Prabhu. I tried this morning, and
How was it?
it was totally a different feeling.
Mhm.
He made me feel very close to Krishna. Because all this while, I only, like when I'm chanting, I only meditate on his lotus feet. I'm
Okay.
always attracted to the lotus feet, Krishna and Nitai Gauranga. I'm always attracted to the lotus feet. So this time, I was like meditating all throughout, and it made me feel even much closer to Krishna. Yes.
So you meditate on the flutes, Mataji? Three kinds
Yeah.
of flute?
Yeah, I thought of the fruits also, but somehow or other, it's like so attached to his lotus feet. I don't know, Prabhu, why.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But now you start to identify one by one of Krishna's form, yes or not?
Yes, that was actually very interesting. And also, my mind didn't get diverted.
Yes.
It didn't go out. I was like, repeatedly I was going from bottom to top. So when I was meditating like this, I find that the concentration is way better.
Yes.
Yeah, the mind doesn't get diverted like
So that
last
means
time.
from the lotus feet, from the toes, suddenly you saw the ankle. Now you remember the ankle bell.
Yes, the
Then
ankle bell. Yes, I felt like the ankle bells were ringing in my ears.
okay, how many
Yeah.
kinds of lower garment he wears? Krishna wears.
How many kinds of low garments are?
How many types?
One,
How many?
two, isn't it, Prabhu?
Okay, two. So what are
Yeah.
the colors?
What are the colors?
Yeah,
Um,
he
I'm
wears
not
two.
sure. Yeah.
So the dhoti is what color?
I'm not sure, Prabhu.
Yellow,
yellow and
Jyoti is yellow color. And what is the second garment that covers the thing?
orange, is it?
Red.
Red. Okay.
So now when you start to meditate, when you look at the lotus feet, now you see the ankle, then you see the dhoti is yellow color, and at the side he wears that. And also the belts, the belt, right? The belt is made of varieties of jewelry, and also at the side, he'll be wearing that pearls,
Yeah,
as a belt. Yeah.
at the hips there. Yeah.
Yes, then after that, you start to see the flute. There's three types
Yeah.
of flute, right, Mataji?
Yeah, it's three villain, three types
So
of.
what are the flutes, Mataji?
The flutes will be Murali flute, Murali, Venu, and wait, one more. Murali, Venu, Vamsi.
Vangsi, right. So Venu is, how long is Venu?
Venu is actually very small. It's about more than 6 inches.
Less than
long.
6 inches.
Not more than, yeah. Less than 6 inches long.
Less than 6 inches, all right. The second is Murali.
Yeah, Murali is about 18 inches long
Okay.
with a hole at the end and 4 holes on the body.
Very good. Fantastic. Then Vangsi?
Vamsi is about 15 inches long.
Okay.
With
How many holes?
9 holes.
9 holes. Okay. If the
Yeah.
Vangsi is decorated by gold and jewelry, what do you call it?
Vamsi decorated with gold and jewelry. Wait, this one is a lot of Vamsi. It's called Mahananda.
Huh?
Mahananda, is it?
No. Sammohini.
Samohini. Okay.
But if the thing is longer than 18 inches, it's very long means it is known as Nanda. I mean, what is the name? Just now the word used. What? Nanda.
Akarsini.
Huh?
Akarsini, is it?
No. First is Nanda, Sammohini. Another one is what?
Akarshini, Mataji says, Prabhu.
Akarshini. Yeah. Okay. Akarshini is long. Yes, correct. So when we can remember all these type of, okay, now Venu. Who used Venu, Mataji?
Who used Venu?
Krishna used Venu when? When you'll use Venu?
Short one. Wait.
When he goes to the cows.
Okay.
That's why it's called as Venu Gopal. Yes or not?
Okay.
Gopal means when you go to hit the cow. Yes? All right. So when you'll use Murali?
Murali during his Rasa Leela.
Murali, the 4 and 1, Rasalila. Okay, that's why we call Murali Krishna. All right. And the Vangsi?
Vamsi. Vamsi, I cannot remember, Prabhu.
Okay, Vangsi when he's with Srimati Radharani or is this this thing. That's why it's called Vangsi Vadan.
Oh, okay.
All right. Then another question. Now these 3 things. Then I was just about to ask for something. Okay, what are the how the garlands, Mataji? Krishna's garland. Up to the knee level or up to the foot? Up to the feet.
Up to the feet.
Where he will wear up to the feet? When?
Up to the feet is during his Rasa Leela also.
Correct. During Rasalila, during when he was dancing mood and everything. Yes. So like that, when we start to meditate, when we chant Hare Krishna, imagine now itself, so nice. Yes. Wonderful. So you can really pay attention to that.
Okay.
And he didn't feel the time running, right?
Yes, Prabhu. It was
And he
like,
just chant. Hey, I've done my rounds, right?
yes, it was very nice.
And you don't feel like stopping also, right?
Yeah. Yes. They were so focused. And finally, I realized that, wow, I finished so quickly.
Yes.
Ah,
But now you have chanted with so much of attention.
Yeah.
When this attentive chanting becomes an habit, it can go into namabas. Namabas means in the clearing stage, clearing the offense. So once you perfected Namabhas, then you come to the next level of what? Suddhanam, pure name. When you come to the level of Suddhanam, what will happen? You will achieve Bhava.
Wow.
And in that Bhava, if you go on meditating about Krishna's every inch of his body, you, without you realizing, you come to Prema. And in Bhava itself, you can feel the trembling of your body, your hair standing stood to the end, you feel like choking, you will start crying, all these kind of symptoms will start to manifest. All right. I'm so happy to hear this.
Prabhu.
It's a good fortune that somehow or other we stumble upon. Sorry?
No, I'm so thankful that you conduct classes like this and with so depth, the way you
Yes.
explain. It's this nothing like getting guidance from you and reading on my own. So different.
I'm just repeating what I heard. That's it. I didn't create anything. All
Yeah, but
glory
then
to
repeating
Prabhupada
the
and all
way
are
you
telling us.
speak depth
Yeah.
and all that is very different. Yeah. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Yes. My pleasure, Mataji. Anyone else want to share? Another one person, Sudha Sindhu Mataji, did you try? Or anyone else? Yes, Mataji, Sudha Sindhu Mataji, yes.
Yeah, I try to meditate on the lotus feet only.
No, how about other forms? Have you tried? Start trying?
Last time I used to try. Yeah, you can concentrate better lah when we meditate on the form of Radha and Krishna. The picture,
Yeah.
I choose the picture that I want to meditate on.
Yeah. No, when you choose the picture, but did you pay attention to the lotus feet, the ankle, the lower garment, the garland, the flute?
On
Did
the
you try?
face only. Normally, I meditate on the face mostly.
Okay. Now what you do, you try to do that one by one. See, you try to look at the ankle. Okay, anklet. Hey, how the anklet looks like. See, when the anklet comes in, the gopis want to run out to see Krishna, but the parents are stopping her. Say, the elders are saying, you cannot go out. You know? When you look at the bugle, right? You know that what horn is that? What horn is the buffalo horn? You know? So there's the gopi, what Taraka. She first she listened to that Venu flute. She became poison. Then after that, Krishna says, "Never mind, I blow this horn to reduce the poison." But when he blow, the poison increased. Metaphorical, right? So like this kind of small things. And another thing, just before I forget, everyone, you can just make a note. Okay, what are the flutes? What are the things that you can make a short note? Then after listening to the class, then you just can read through the note and you start to meditate and you start to chant. So now, Mataji, you can also try to pay attention to any of the part of Krishna that you're so attracted. I know you're attracted to the lotus feet and also the beautiful face, the moon-like face. So like that, you also can pay attention so you can absorb your chanting. All right. And okay, so thank you so much, Sudha Sindhu Mataji and Nanda Devi Mataji and also Vaishnava Prabhu for giving me such inspiring feedback. This is what make me feel excited. You know, I'm doing this session, of course, as a group studies with all of you. But end of the day, when I hear this kind of inspiring news, so I feel the effort that I take it's really bearing fruit. All right. For those who have not tried, please try today. All right. So now we're going to add on more part of Krishna's body, the Krishna's footprint. Okay, like Nandari Mataji and Sudha Sindhu Mataji, you are also attracted to the lotus feet. Now let's concentrate on the Krishna's footprint. So, so it is stated in Srimad Bhagavatam, when Akrura, who drove Krishna from Vrindavan to Mathura, Akrura is the one who drove Krishna from Vrindavan to Mathura. Okay, saw the footprints of Krishna on the land of Vrindavan. Okay, his ecstatic love for Krishna increased so much that the hairs on the body stood up. So we can meditate. When we chant Hare Krishna, we just think, okay, how Krishna's lotus feet is imprinted in every part of Vrindavan. All right. So because in the lotus feet of Krishna, it is not like our feet. He has forms. Oh, sorry. See, when I raise my hand, this thing will come out. All right. So it has a what they call? It has a form like what? Why is this thing? Okay. Lower hand. Okay. So it has a form. It has a swastika, umbrella, barley seed. What else? Fish. What else? It has all kind of lotus. So like that it has formed. So when Akrura saw that the ecstatic love for Krishna increased so much, the hair of his body stood up. Then what happened? His eyes became overflooded with tears. In such ecstasy, he jumped out of the chariot and fell down on the ground and began to chant, "How wonderful this is! How wonderful this is!" So now, when you add this on into your meditation, all right, how wonderful. When Akrura, simply by seeing the print, he went into ecstatic love. Yatava Kalayatta Harir Advana Sakayaha Sputam Amuna Yamuna Tatim Ayasit Harati Pada Tatir Yat Akshini Me Dvaja Kulisha Kusha Pankajan Kiteyam. Similar feeling were expressed by the gopis. Okay, when they were going to the bank of Yamuna, what happened? They saw Krishna's footprint in the dust. When Krishna walked on the ground of Vrindavan, the marks of his soul, all right, the marks of his soul. Please underline this thing. What are the things? Flag, thunderbolt, fish, a rod of controlling elephant, and a lotus flower was imprinted upon the dust of the land. The gopis became overwhelmed simply by seeing those marks on the ground. How is that possible? Because we understand Krishna is omnipotent, omniscient. So there's no difference between Krishna and Krishna's name. Okay, we also studied that, I think yesterday, or 2 days ago, that Krishna and his garment, there's no difference. Krishna and his flute, no different. Similarly, Krishna and his lotus print, there's no difference. Ata Shetram Yata Hari Keli Buvang Vilokanam Pata Durestu Sudurlaba Shriyang Maduretiapi Karna Padatim Pravishan Nama Mano Dinoti Naha. Krishna's place of pastime. Now we're going to discuss on Krishna's place of pastime. Add this on. So one devotee exclaimed, "Oh, I have not yet visited these wonderful places where pastime of Lord were performed. But simply by hearing the name of Mathura, I have become overwhelmed with joy." Simply by listening to Madhura, I became overwhelmed with joy. So even that thing. So devotees say they have not yet visited. So that means like some of us have not even visited Madhura, Vrindavan and all this. But simply by hearing that, we have some kind of ecstatic feeling. Yes or not? So like in North India, of course, Mathura. In South India, we call it as Madurai. So Madurai is the replica. But of course, because of all this Mayavadi and all these kind of things, the Madurai luster has lost. All right. But there is one ancient temple. I remember when I visited South India, my Madurai is my native place. So when I went there, my cousin, he took me to one temple, and it's a kind of small, tiny temple out of nowhere. I mean, in the bustling city. What is the thing? Venu Krishna, Venu Gopal. I can't remember. It's a deity of maybe around 2.5 feet long. And let me recall. What temple is that? Yeah. There's only Krishna there. All right. And they say this is the most ancient temple in Madurai. All right. It is the most, if I'm not mistaken, they say it's more even older than Madurai Meenakshi temple. Very old. Right? So, okay, maybe that's the thing, because in Tamil they call South Madura, and the Mathura in India, Vrindavan, they call as North Madura. Ten Madurai, Vada Madurai. All right, so something like that. Anyway, so simply by hearing the name Madura, I became with joy. So even the place Madura, there's no difference between Krishna, because Madura is also from Goloka. Can anyone tell me what we have read in what they call in a Nectar of Instruction? What is Vrindavan? How glorious is Vrindavan? Madura Vrindavan. Can anyone tell me? Anyone remember from a Nectar of Instruction? What is mentioned? Come on, anyone? There's a statement in Nectar of Instruction says that Madura Vrindavan, it is more glorious than ... What is that? Fill in the dots. Nandari Mataji, do you remember? Vaishnava Prabhu? Yes.
I cannot recollect.
Huh?
No,
What is that?
Prabhu. I don't remember, Prabhu.
You can't recall. Okay.
I cannot recall.
No, you remember, but you can't recall. That's all.
Yes.
Okay. How about Vaishnava Prabhu? Do you remember? Can you recall?
I can't recall, as you say, Prabhu.
Okay. The place Madura or Vrindavan in India, in this material world, is more superior than Vaikunta. Do you remember? Nectar of Instruction. Do you have a Nectar of Instruction with you? That's my Nectar of Instruction. Do you have a Nectar of Instruction? I think it's number 9, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Okay. Correct. Wow. Thank God, Krishna give me remembrance. Number 9. Please mark. Please write down in your notebook. If you got a Nectar of Devotion, just put I just put a mark. What he says? Vaikunta Janito Vara Madhupuri Tatrapi Rashotsavat Vrindaranyam Udara Pani Ramana Tatrapi Govardhanaha Radha Kundam Ihapi Gokule Pade Premar Mrta Plavanat Kurya Asya Virajato Giri Tate Seva Viveki Nakaha. It says the holy place known as Mathura is spiritually superior to Vaikunta, the transcendental world. Not what Vaikunta, he says, the holy place known as Mathura. Where's Mathura? In this material world, is spiritually. We are not talking about opulence. We talk about spiritually superior to Vaikunta, the transcendental world, because the Lord appeared there. Superior to Mathura Puri is transcendental forest called Vrindavan. Okay, because Krishna's Rasalila happened there. And superior to the forest of Vrindavan is Govardhan. It was raised by the divine hand of Krishna. And above all, the super excellent is Sri Radha Kund, stands supreme. All right, for it is overflooded with ambrosial nectarian prema of Lord of Gokula. So his name didn't say Goloka, Gokula, Sri Krishna. Where then is that intelligent person who is unwilling to serve the divine Radha Kund, which is situated in the foot of Govardhan hill. All right. Are you all okay? Can you just put a footnote in your book?
Page 78, Prabhu.
What is that? Yes, page 78, correct. Text 9, Nectar of Instruction, text 9. All right. Can you mark your book? Nandari Mataji, Sudha Sindhu Mataji, can you just put a mark on your book? Just put there. Refer.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Because now, as we are going into a detailed study, that means in other words, we are going into theological way of studies. We are not simply merely like just read to go through. We are going into absolute detail so that it's like a scientific kind of studies. Everything must have evidence. But thank God that we started from Nectar of Instruction and Krishna gave us the memory. All right. So it says simply hearing the name of Mathura, because Mathura is more spiritually potent, spiritually, than the spiritual world, Vaikuntha Loka. All right. So always remember the Mathura, Vrindavan, and Radha Kun, Shama Kun. So what I did, I'm so unfortunate, you know, I'm so unfortunate person that I won't be able to go to Vrindavan and Mathura and all these kind of things. Okay. So what I did, that's my good fortune, a devotee, all right, a doctor couple went to India. I don't know, Krishna inspired them. They brought to me Radha Kun, Shama Kun, and Agasa Ganga. And they were so, I mean, it is intelligent given by Krishna. I'm very grateful to them, Dr. Prema and Dr. Divagaran. They brought everything in a separate distinct. So one small bottle Radha Kun, one small bottle Sham Kun, one small bottle of Agasa Ganga. Usually what people do, they'll mix everything. One shot, they give it to me. I say, Alama, what to do with this? But when they gave separately, so what I did, I brought this this place into my house. So I put one small jar of water, Radhakun water, Shamkun and Agasa Ganga, and I put a cow and peacock there, and with Vrindavan dust, and I always meditate that place is Vrindavan, and I'm worshipping Vrindavan. That is also one of my presiding deities in the house. So like that. But I didn't realize. So, but here I understand that simply by hearing the name Mathura, Vrindavan, Gokula, Goloka, and this kind of place that can gives you overwhelming joy. Okay. Ata Tulasi. Now let's look at Tulasi. Yata Bilva Mangale. Bilva Mangal Thakur is quoting on Tulasi Maharani. Ayi Pankaja Netra Mauli Male. Ayi Pankaja. Sorry, not Ayi. Ayi. Ayi Pankaja Netra Mauli Male. Tulasi Manjari Kinchit Artayami. Ava Bodhaya Partha Saratistwang Charanabja Charana Bilashinam Mang. Krishna's favorite plant, Tulasi. Please pay attention to this. Very, very important. Quoted from verse 183 of Bilva Mangal Thakur. Krishna's favorite plant, Tulasi. Lord Krishna is very fond of Tulasi leaves and buds. Because Tulasi buds are usually offered up to the lotus feet of Krishna. A devotee once prayed to the Tulasi buds to give him some information about the lotus feet of the Lord. Usually we take the bud of Tulasi, a small leaf, we like to put it at the lotus feet. A devotee said, can you tell me how the legs look like? The devotee expected the Tulasi buds, okay, would know something about the glories of Lord Krishna's lotus feet. Ata bhakto yata chaturte vinyayat tavuttama gaya kinkara abhyuttina sadavasa vishmrta krama nanama namani grinamma madhudvisha parshat pradana iti sanghatanjali. So the second one is Krishna's devotee. All right. So before that, I want to go into that. So Krishna's Tulasi, favorite Tulasi plant. We had a very long discussion, I think 2 sessions before. How important Tulasi, after that Krishna's Parakya Leela, that means his amorous pastime from 12 midnight to 3 in the morning. Both Krishna and Radha will be getting ready to go back to their residence before Kutila, Jatila, Abhimanyu finds west Radharani has disappeared, or before Krishna, all the Mother Yashoda all start to look for Krishna, they have to go back because they sneaked out from the house. So nowadays you see children get sneaking out from the house at midnight. It is not something new. It happened even during Krishna's Leela. So they have sneaked out and they had an amorous pastime. The place was set up. Everything was set up by Tulasi Maharani, Vrinda Devi. Then he went there. And after that, Krishna is so grateful to Tulasi Maharani. At that time, at 3 o'clock, after all the amorous pastime get ready, they all get dressed up, get prepared, adjust their clothing, adjust their hair, adjust their face, everything, and get prepared to go. At that time, that's the time we start our Mangala Arati. When we do Mangala Arati, first we start to sing our Guru Astaka. Sangsara-dava Nalalida Loka, Tranaya Karunya, Ganat Ganatvam, Praptasya Kalyana Gunana Vaishya, Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vindam. When we start to sing that Guru, that Arati, it pleases Srimati Radharani a lot. After that, you start to do Tulsi Puja. Sangsara Dava Nalalida Loka. Sorry, wrong. Namo Nama Tulasi Krishna Prayasi Namo Nama. You start to sing Tulasi Maharani. When you start to worship Tulasi, at that time, Tulasi also will be in great ecstasy after serving Krishna. She's so happy, she made Krishna happy by setting up the scene for him. At the same time, when Krishna sees that you are worshipping his most beloved, and that's when everything starts very nicely early in the morning. All right, so Tulasi is very important. And I also suggested, before we leave the house, we bow down to Tulasi. Once we come back, we bow down to Tulasi. Now, the next thing is Krishna's devotee. One may sometimes become overwhelmed with joy by seeing the devotee of the Lord. So now check and balance. Do we get overwhelmed with joy when we see devotee of the Lord? It's very important. This morning, I was listening to a class, all right, starting at 5 in the morning to 7 by Pran Govinda Prabhu, my mentor. Of course, now because of daylight saving, thank God it starts at 6 o'clock in the morning, 6 to 7:30. I was listening, he was talking about the devotee and the association and everything, and something struck me. When we want to achieve Krishna, we have to do severe austerity. We have to perform. We have to eat once a day. All right, we have to chant 300,000 names, 192 rounds. We have to stay away from worldly life. Once we receive that Krishna's holy name, when we understand that this is not our life, our constitutional position, we realize that we are on the way back home, back to Godhead very positively. So usually what they'll do, they give up their life, they give up all the opulence, they give up their family, they give up their job and everything and run to the spiritual master and surrender. Then after that, go and simply sit in one place. They merge and submerge into this devotional principle. Example like Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami. They were the ministers. When they start to hear some or other by their good fortune, they heard that this kind of Krishna and all the Supreme Person, Mahaprabhu, and the devotional service or Bhakti Yoga is the way, and chanting the holy name is the way. They give up their position as a minister. They gave away all their fortune. They had a gold coin that can fill up in a large boat. They got so much of fortune, gold coins on big boat. So like that. So that is what it's supposed to be. That is what is austerity. But of course, now we can't do that. Yes or not? We found the truth. We realized the truth, but we cannot throw everything and run to the temple and surrender and this thing, because the modern society is such. But we have to perform some sort of austerity. Things doesn't come easily. If you want to become a doctor, you have to study day and night. You have to burn your midnight lamp from SPM itself. Then you go to STPM. You have to work extra harder. Then you go into a medical college. I don't know why the Vaishnava Prabhu, maybe you can confirm this with me. Do you take the bones back to your hostel and start to study at night? The bones.
Yeah, bro. Very compulsory.
Yeah. Because I remember my cousin sister was telling me, what you're talking about ghost, and he said, oh, we are going through the grave. I said, what are you talking about this? I take the bodies, the bone, the lumbar and all this. They take the finger, the whole thing, bone. They have to bring back home the real bone. They come back, they sit in the college, they go to the hostel at night. When they study, they have to study the bone, the real human bone. the skull, you know, and they have to dissect the real human body, dead body. They have to cut into pieces. You have to work so hard day and night until you'll be deprived of sleep, deprived of all, just to become just a mundane doctor. Just to become a doctor, it takes you so much of sacrifice. What do you think about devotional service? Does it come easy? Can it just come to me just like that? Come on. We have found the highest truth, the supreme truth that we have not even, that we were deprived of after millions and trillions of births. So what is our austerity? You know, our austerity is simple. We need to manage our emotion when it comes to devotee association. We cannot show a tantrum to our devotees. Sometimes the devotee can give us a little challenge. We get agitated. Small, petty things, we become angry. Small nonsense, we just say, I'm not going to come to temple. Like some devotees in Ipoh used to tell, I'm not going to come to temple from now onwards. All right. But last time I said, no, Prabhu, you cannot do that. But now I just turn back and says, look here, if you're not coming to temple, it's not that you don't want to come to temple. Our Parama Karuna, our presiding deity in ISKCON Ipoh is Parama Karuna Nittai Goranga. I say, Parama Karuna is rejecting you. If you have the thought, I don't want to come to temple, go straight to Parama Karuna and fall at the lotus feet and pray. My dear Parama Karuna, please don't reject me. All right? It is not by your ego that you want to live. He is rejecting you. Say, get out. So when we have little challenges with our fellow devotees, don't get agitated. It is part of our austerity program. We are not chanting 300,000 rounds. We are not living just in one meal a day. We are not merely sleeping or taking a nap for 45 minutes to 1 hour. And another 1 hour, evacuating, bathing and cleaning. And chanting for 22 hours. We are not doing that. So, we have to do that. Why devotee association is very important. This morning, I was meditating while I was driving. I was driving when I got stuck in the jam. I meditated. Sometimes we are going for a wedding. Before we leave for the wedding, you might have a fight with your spouse. Maybe the husband and wife should have a very bitter quarrel. All right? They fight. And both of them should be in very highly agitated and great anger. Then after that, they get ready, they drive to the wedding. Once you park the car, you enter into the wedding hall, you immediately transform. You start to give a big smile. Right? You start to give a big smile. You start to show your enthusiastic self. Then your wife will come and hold your hand and try to show that you are a very loving, happy couple. Yes, you are a loving, happy couple, but you had a big quarrel. But once you come there, you'll be holding hand. The cameraman says, hey, come on. And you'll be holding the wife or husband. You take a photo as though nothing happened. Why? Because of that sangha, the space, the place where you start to associate. Once you go to that place, you transform. Similarly, the temple, that's why the association is very important. Sometimes in the wedding, there's not enough people to serve. Suddenly you see, hey, how come when I ask for dal, it's not coming? Oh, not enough people. Immediately get up and spontaneously you volunteer yourself, take the pail of dal. Anybody wants dal? Anybody wants rasam? Anybody wants sabji? Hey, sabji here. Hey, sambar here. You have such a wonderful gala time. That is the same thing in temple. We should be looking forward when the next Sunday going to come or Saturday. We should be looking forward because this is the place where you're going to dance, sing, dance, and be merry. So whatever frustration that we have, that's the place that we unwind. And how to do it? In the association of devotee. Because Maya is super strong. At least you go to that association of devotee. He also might be coming with some tantrum. You also going with some tantrum. But once you go there, you see a common goal, common thing, happiness. We do not need to dig their anger or frustration. If there is such manifestation of anger and frustration, right, kindly let him be alone. When he start to show some tantrum, huh? Hey, Mataji, you're so stupid. Hey, Mataji, you cannot see that? Huh? Why? Sometimes when they irritate you, you should understand that person is going through some kind of challenges. And he accidentally reveal it, show it to you. So what we should do? Just let the person be alone and let him recover by himself. You do not need to confront. Who the hell are you to call me this? You know who am I? That's the worst thing a person can do, especially in the temple. You know who am I? You know what am I? You know what I have done? All that. Very dangerous. Okay? Because why I'm talking about this? Because that was my contemplation this morning when I was driving. How that we can create harmony. Let the person be themselves. Let the person, okay, because everybody come with some conditioning. So, and now you all consider very mature because you are going through this Shastra study, detailed studies. So there's a way of this thing. We do not need to look at anybody's fault. Even if there's some fault happening in front of you, think to yourself, Krishna is showing you some example of what you should not do. Right? Some example that what you should not do. If you are a senior, when you see a devotee who is junior to you, you can advise him. If you see a devotee who is same par with you, you can have discussion. When you see a superior devotee, simply think Krishna is trying to teach you something. In your heart, pay obeisances and just come out of that area and go to the next place. Right? Have fun. So we should be always looking forward for Sunday. Without the devotee association, there is no way that you can achieve this kind of success. It's very important. Devotee association is very, very, very important. At the same time, when you offend the devotee, that's your doomsday. Doomsday means it's not to say that you're going to be destroyed forever. But at least you'll be barred. You'll be suspended from pure devotional service at least 3 births. It's not worth it. All right? First birth is to go through the agony. Second birth, recover from the agony. Third birth, regret the act. Regret the act. But sometimes a devotee from this birth, okay, like this morning I was listening to Indra Yumna Maharaj lecture. Right? After 7 o'clock, I straight away switched to Indra Yumna Maharaj lecture. Was it Indra Yumna? No. Pran Govinda Prabhu said this. Yes. Maybe later I'll share the video. One devotee told Prabhupada, say, Prabhupada, I had a dream. Bhakti Vinod Thakur came to my dream. Did any one of you got such dream? Where Prabhupada, Bhakti Vinod Thakur or Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, anybody came to your, comes to your dream? Did any one of you got experienced that before?
Yes, but no talking one, just the murti only.
Yes. Murti or person?
Murti.
That means you see that Murti.
Yeah, just the murti.
All right. Okay. Anyone else? You saw what Murti, Mataji? Which one?
Prabhupada murti in Mayapur.
Oh, you see Prabhupada's Murti. Okay. Okay. Did any one of you had dream Prabhupada talking to you? Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, whoever it is? Come on, faster, quick. We have no time.
My Guru Maharaj, I dreamed before. He
You
talked
dream
to
of
me.
Guru Maharaj. Oh, that is
Yeah,
different.
my
Guru Maharaj.
He
Guru
said,
Maharaj.
he said not possible. He just said to me not possible. And then when he come to Malaysia, it's really not possible.
Okay. Yes. Nandadi Mataji, Vaishnava Prabhu, have you dream about any like Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada or something like that came to your dream?
Only Guru Maharaj, bro.
Okay, Guru Maharaj, okay. Okay, now the incident happened that this devotee dreamt about Bhakti Vinod Thakur. He went and told Prabhupada. And you know what Prabhupada replied him? It shows you are not serious when you associated with Bhakti Vinod Thakur. When you have the dream of Bhakti Vinod Thakur or this Prabhupada coming to your dream, talking to you, you could be one of the associated, you should have some kind of association with them. But you're not serious. So Prabhupada said, Bhakti Vinod Thakur came to your dream means you have been associated with Bhakti Vinod Thakur, but you are not serious. Now, better be serious and go back home, back to Godhead. Don't waste. All right? So something like that. So what I'm trying to tell you here is, sometimes most of the devotees here that we have, I have discussed with so many devotees. All right? Why there's this thing? Because we had some kind of good fortune from our previous birth. We became a devotee here now because we were not serious in our previous birth. We are continuing where we dropped in our previous birth. So now in this very birth, we have to be dead serious. We do not need to screw up our path to back home, back to Godhead. Or at least path to Bhava or Prema. We don't care about Godhead. That's not important. But the most important is to the level of Bhava, to the level of Prema. Because the level of Bhava is so ecstatic. The level of Bhava is so ecstatic that you don't identify anyone except Krishna. Just like how Hanuman is in Bhava. You don't recognize Krishna. You only say Rama. You look at Krishna, who are you? Similarly, when the gopis saw that Narayana, he said, they just go and see, did you see Krishna? He said, I am Krishna. Then the gopis said, are you joking? Get out. Don't try to imitate. Look for Krishna. They couldn't, because that's Bhava, ecstatic. Right? Say like when you are ecstatic with your husband or wife, you only see your wife or your husband as the most beautiful person on earth or most handsome man on earth. Even there can be another Miss Universe standing right beside your wife. But you still feel your wife is the most prettiest in the entire universe or entire three world. That's Bhava. To have Bhava for Krishna is so wonderful. All right? Because we have forgotten our pastimes with Krishna in Goloka. But at least we can have that ecstatic feeling. You know? Say sometimes you're going to overseas. Or I say you're going to US or going to somewhere. The most ecstatic part is getting ready and driving to airport. It's a kind of ecstatic feeling. Getting into the plane, ecstatic feeling. But once you reach there, you go around, okay. Okay, it's very interesting. But the most ecstatic feeling, preparation to go. So the preparation is Bhava and Prema. So we don't care how the Goloka Vrindavan going to look like, how the Vaikuntha, that is, throw it away because it's beyond our conception. But now what do I have now? I have to go to the level of Bhava for now. So when we want to go to the level of Bhava, we have to pay attention to what we are doing. After Bhava, Krishna will add on Prema. He says, okay, you are prepared? Okay, I give you Prema. We have to be very careful. So all these things can get screwed up just with little drop of anger or a drop of ahankar, ego, or frustration. It's not worth it. Let the devotee call you anything they want to call you. Let the devotee go behind and say some kind of dosha kirtan. This Padita Tarana is a crazy guy. Padita Tarana is a first class cheater. Padita Tarana, like recently I was accused of collecting so much of money. You know? Oh, this guy always asks money. Can you all remember I'm asking money from any of you? Anyone? I just say optional. You want, you do it. If you don't want, just forget it. Yes or not? But out of your own free will, you came forward. Yes or not, Prabhu? Vaishnava Prabhu and all the donors who gave some cash. We asked a donation to top up the Zoom platform. Because the Zoom platform we are using is 600 ringgit a month, a year. Yes, Prabhu? Vaishnava Kripa.
Very
Yes,
true. Very true.
Yeah. Yes, Vivan. Vraja Prema.
Krishna
raised your
Prabhu, Dandar Pranam.
words.
Actually, Father Prabhu, for the class that you're giving, we actually supposed to give you any amount of Guru Dakshana, Prabhu. The Guru Dakshana is the one that keep the knowledge with us. The gratitude to our Guru. This is called Guru Dakshana, Prabhu. Hare Krishna,
I'm your,
Prabhu, Dandar Pranam.
I'm your servant, not your guru.
No, Prabhu. Yeah, the Shiksha, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Keep on giving Shiksha to every one of us. Hare Krishna.
I'm learning along. Anyway, and I was accused. Someone came and told me, hey, do you know Padita Tarna? This particular devotee said, you're asking a lot of money. I said, did I asked money for what? Like Vaishnava Kripa Prabhu donated some and some. And I think some devotees gave her here and there. And I top up that Zoom platform. Zoom platform costs 600 a year. It's not cheap. That's why we can just go on talking. And of course, we are utilizing it day and night, right? I'm not using this for my business, just 100% for devotional service. And I was accused. Then after that, you know what is the best accusation I got? I'm a racist. Say, what? Oh, this guy, look at Indian one guy, look at Chinese one guy. I said, when did I do that? You know, Sri Vikram Prabhu appointed me as the minister for Chinese preaching effort in Malaysia. I said, really? Yeah. So anyway, so when I start to hear all these kind of things, this is a kind of little accusation. I've never confronted that person. I never called that person. I just let the person to heal by himself or herself and let the person come back. I'm not going to say anything to that person. Right? But what happened? If it happens before, I'm not perfect. I'm telling you honestly. All right. I have been healed by Praja Prema. I would like to confess that. You know, that boy Vivan here, just now he spoke, he's my healer. He reminded me, Prabhu, because I used to get agitated with mismanagement, misconduct, and all these kind of things, you know. So being a businessman myself, I had a big fat ego. You know, then Praja Prema said, no, Prabhu, you cannot do that. Do this, do that, do that. Somehow they pulled me back.
No, Prabhu. Only Prabhu.
No, I need to tell the truth. You know, I've been very open and very straightforward, right? So he healed me. And I realized. So devotee association is very important, my dear Prabhus and mothers. If only Vivan, Vraja Prema was not there, what might have happened to me? Scary. Very scary. And secondly, Vraja Prema is very much super junior to me. Right? What? I'm 25 years at least senior to him in devotional service. But when he came and told me, what happened if I had that big fat ego? Who are you to tell me? Hello, don't teach. Don't try to teach me, okay? I know what I'm doing. But this kind of teachings, this kind of learning made me personally to put up a big, because we don't know. Because there's I remember reading it in what, 8 types of Siksha Guru. Where was it? I think the Bilva Mangal Thakur, I think. The bees, then the butterfly. I can't recall Krishna. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, this is Siksha Guru. So must be able and must be prepared to listen. So it doesn't matter. Yes, Prabhu?
The Mendicant.
Sorry?
Avantipura Mendicant.
Avanti Brahmana, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. In Canto 11. Okay.
Correct.
So, yeah. So what I'm saying is, you must have the humbleness and the tolerance, and you need to listen. You should be able to listen and take advice. Because we don't know through who Krishna have decided to instruct you. Or the Guru Parambara, through who, we don't know. All right? Maybe a new, brand new devotee or small, just of this thing, they could come and give you some kind of suggestion which can really enhance your bhakti. That's why at first we listen to things. So, but once we are advancing, I believe that all of you are coming for this program are advancing spiritually. In that advancement, we should be able to hear critics and suggestion. If that suggestion listen with open mind. Don't block your mind. All right. And because of all these kind of little things, I am personally saved from a great fall down. Devotee association is very important. Once I was almost to make one grievous mistake. The mistake that I could be punished at least 7 births in a horrible kind of aparat or offense. You know. But thank God, because of these studies, this I'm talking about 3-4 years ago. Okay, that time itself we started to do Gita again program and all these kind of things. At that particular moment, thank goodness, during pandemic, yes. Thank goodness, my good fortune, I discussed this with a fellow devotee who is advanced. That's why in Nectar of Instruction says, when you see a neophyte, offer him what they call respect from your mind. When you see an intermediate devotee, fall at his feet, open your heart. When you see advanced devotee, surrender to him. So like that, is an intermediate devotee. I just opened my heart. I told that intention. He did it. He tackled me very, very professionally. You know, I start to doubt a lot of things, which is very offensive, extremely offensive. And I'm so grateful to the devotee. He's Chakrapani Das. All right. And some of you, I think, is following that ancient India, that, the research that he's doing. How many of you following that session? Chandru Ramesh. Anyone?
The looking for the Mahasastra, the Mahabharata, the location sites, is it, Prabhu?
Yes. He's the one doing that, what they call the lost Mahabharata.
Mapping.
Yes. And he is also, the reason he gave a talk on the ancient Vrindavan. Any one of you following him? Chakrapani Das, or his name is Chandru Ramesh.
The one associating with Jagat Bandhu Prabhu.
No. He's a scholar who are doing research and try to prove that Mahabharata was correct.
He wrote a book also. No?
Yes.
Yeah, I read the book.
I think your daughter bought the book from me.
Yeah, correct, Prabhu.
That author, yes. So that author is the one saved me from the biggest downfall. And I'm so grateful to him till today. So remember, we have also read before, right? I think 2-3 sessions before. There's no difference. Krishna's devotee have 55 qualities of the demigods. So be very careful, my dear Prabhus and Mother. Because why I'm sharing you this now? Because that was my morning contemplation today. One may sometimes become overwhelmed with joy by seeing devotee of Lord. When Dhruva Maharaj saw 2 associates of Narayana approaching him, he immediately stood up out of sincere respect and devotion and remained before them with folded hands. But because of his ecstatic love, he could hardly offer them a proper reception. Yatava subala buja bujangam nyasya tunge tavangse smita vilashat apanga prangane brajamanaha nayana yugam ashinchakya sudha vichibirnaha tataya sa dayitaske kvayam ashte vayasyaha. There's a statement of Gopi who addressed Subala. Subala is Krishna's friend, one of the Krishna's friends, Subal. Right? Subala. My dear Subala, I know that Krishna is your friend and that you are always enjoying smiling and joking with him. Yes. The other day, I saw you both standing together. You are keeping your hand upon Krishna's shoulder. You are putting your hand around Krishna's shoulder. And both of you were joyfully smiling. When I saw the 2 of you standing like that in the distance, my eyes at once became overflooded with tears. All right? Subala, when he was holding that thing around his neck, when the Gopi saw that, she went into great ecstasy. When he saw the devotee of Krishna. Okay? Atayat vasharo yata. Adbhuta bahava santu. Bhagavat parva vasaraha. Amodyati tang mam danya. Krishna Badra Padashtami. Special days for remembering Krishna. All right, there's a special days to remember Krishna. There are many statements about Krishna's festive days in connection with Krishna's different activities. One of these festive days is Janmastami, the Krishna's birth. This Janmashtami day is the most opulent festival of the devotee. For a devotee, Janmashtami is our Deepavali. Our Janmashtami is our Chinese New Year. This is the day that we all should buy new dress, new ornament, put up, dress up, and enjoy, because that's the day that Krishna was actually born. Okay, not this thing. So we should celebrate Janmashtami, like even we should make murukku, urunde, nei urunde, and all these the things that we used to do on Diwali, we should do it on Janmashtami. So Janmashtami is the day that everyone should be in great ecstasy. All right. The next Janmashtami, if you are very attached to any work, please take off one day before, one day after. All right. Even they said, okay, I'm willing to exchange my my Janmashtami with Diwali. It's better. Diwali is not important. Janmashtami, very, very important. The next day of Janmashtami is proper appearance. So Janmashtami is very opulent festival day of the devotee, and is still observed with great pomp in every Hindu house in India. Sometimes even the devotee of other religion group take advantage of this auspicious day and enjoy performance the ceremony of Janmashtami. Even people from other religion, Islam and Christian, they also like to join Janmashtami festival. They dress up the children like Krishna and send to the temple or some fashion show, right? Ecstatic love for Krishna is also aroused. Okay, also aroused on Ekadasi. What is that? Please underline the statement. Ecstatic love for Krishna is also aroused on Ekadasi day, which are other festive days in connection with Krishna. But sometimes Ekadasi day is the people get frustrated because they don't know what to eat. Alamak, what to eat? Ayo, I don't know what to eat. Ayah, just eat cucumber. Ayah, it's sengkuang. You know? And some, I don't want to quote anyone. I quote myself. In Krishna consciousness, the day that I hate the most is Ekadasi. I mean, formally. All right. Did anyone of you had the same feeling before?
God Prabhu, God Prabhu.
You also have, huh? Okay.
Very true.
Yeah. What a day. Why Krishna? Huh? In this
That's the day we get more hungry, Babu.
yes. Sometimes you think, yeah, Krishna, why lah? You are making everything simple. Chant Hare Krishna and be happy. Read the Bhagavatam, follow the four agreements, eat prasadam. Tukop lah. Why you want to put Ekadasi? Far, ayo, leche lah. I hate this Ekadasi. You know? But now it says here, the statement says here, the ecstatic love can be aroused on the day of Ekadasi. So we understand this. So let's not waste our Ekadasi thinking what to cook, what to eat. On that day, try to increase your chanting, or if you can't chant, if you're very tired, read Krishna book. All right, or read the what they call the Nectar of Devotion. Try to create arousal, get aroused in ecstatic love for Krishna, because it's mentioned here, it's possible. Okay, now, Prabhu, you are also fasting on Ekadasi, is it? Vaishnava Prabhu?
Yeah, because before I start becoming a devotee, I saw the calendar. There, Lord Krishna put, if you eat grains, I will send you the deepest part of hell.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Now we continue. Now, iti Sri Bhakti Rasa Amrita Sindhav Dakshina Vibhaga Bhakti Rasa Samanya Nirupane Vibhabe Lahari Pratama. With this and Hari Bhakti Rasa Amrita Sindhu Dakshina Vibhaga. The Dakshina means the darshan of Krishna. Hari Bhakta Samanya Nirupane Vibhava Lahari Pratama. With this, we complete our 26th chapter of Nectar of Devotion. All right. Symptoms of ecstatic 27, right? Okay. So with this, we end our session here. So tomorrow, Tomorrow is what day? Friday, eh? Oh, tomorrow I got. Anyway, I will update you in the morning. Is that okay? Please wait for my update. If the time is conducive, we can meet in Saturday evening. All right, Saturday evening. Okay. Because my elder girl is still not well. I think I want to take her to the hospital, and I'm not sure whether she needs admission. Anyway, tomorrow, 27, it is not a long chapter. Symptoms of ecstatic love. Now, we see how to arouse. Okay, now you have been aroused. Now, what does that, how to find out? All right, we're going to have a beautiful this thing like dancing, rolling on the ground, singing loudly, stretching the body, crying loudly, yawning, breathing heavily, neglecting the presence of others, drooling, laughing like a madman, willing of the hate, willing. Goyang, goyang, kepala goyang. Right? Then belching. Okay, all these things are on 27 and 28. We're going to talk on existential ecstatic love. Becoming stunned, perspiring, standing the hair of the body, faltering of voice, trembling, changing the bodily color, devastation, degree of ecstatic symptoms. Wow, it's going to be a long chapter. All right, like that. And 29, expression of love of Krishna. Okay, that I think this we read next week. All right, so like that. So maybe if it's okay, all right, if it's okay, then what we can do is tomorrow Saturday, we discuss a short this thing and we try to go into the next one. And Sunday, if possible, we can have a long session. Let me start from 7:15 p.m. Maybe we can go up to 9:30 and we try to finish up that, because starting next week, we can go to that very interesting chapter. That is chapter 29, expression love for Krishna. Okay. How are you going to express your love for Krishna? Wow. And this expression love of Krishna is a very long chapter. I think it will take at least 3 or 4 days, or maybe entire week to finish. All right. So that's the thing. Wow. Wonderful. Jai. Any questions? Any comment? Any questions you have?
Prabhu, tomorrow class is in the evening, is it? 7 p.m.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Is it okay?
Tomorrow there's a Gurukul Ratatra.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Galupur Radayatra.
Yeah, Gurukul. It's called Gurukul.
Wow. In Penang, got how many Radayatra, Mataji Island? Got 2.
Yeah, Gurukul is a small one tomorrow, and then Botanical Garden, there's a big one in December. I
That's
think.
a big one. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Right. Wow.
Mhm.
Blessed. You're in Penang, is it?
Yeah, in Penang.
Penang Island.
In Butterworth.
Oh, you're in Butterworth. Oh, okay. All right. If that's the thing, Radayatra tomorrow, because tomorrow morning I have to maybe admitting my girl. All right, then we keep it on Sunday. Then
Yeah.
Sunday there's no Radayatra, nothing, right?
Sunday nothing.
Okay.
Sunday we can have 3 hours, so no problem.
Wow,
Sunday.
Haribol. Is that okay with everyone?
6 p.m. start also no problem. 6 to 9 also okay. 7 to 10 also okay. At night evening because morning got Sunday feast.
Yes. You know my record, Mataji, in this class session, I think 4.5 hours.
Oh.
At one moment, right? I think we didn't realize the time. We were talking. Suddenly we realized 4.5 hours. That's the longest class we have done. Okay. It's okay, Sunday, 7 to 10 or 6:30 to 9:30. Is it okay, everyone?
Yeah. Okay.
You know what? Sunday is Ekadasi. Yes, we should have a long period of time, and we're going to discuss about this ecstatic, what they call, symptoms of ecstatic love. Yes, who knows? In this Ekadasi day, our Krishna conscious can be aroused. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we set the time. I will tell. Is it 6 or whether it's going to be 6 or 7? Okay. But
what I will say, on empty stomach, you won't get any spiritual listening at all.
Never mind. Try to drink some water. Don't keep your stomach empty.
Even stomach is empty, Prabhu.
Drink milk, Prabhu, or eat some fruits, la.
Yeah, well. No, I'm just telling. Prabhu has said, hungry stomach will not know about God, Prabhu.
But another thing, if you really want to pay attention, you know what you should do? If you really want to pay attention 3 hours, on all your camera. When you on your camera, you will pay attention because I can find out, hey, are you sleeping? You wake up. No, I'm okay. So somehow or other, we can encourage all of us to stay awake and listen to the lecture.
Yes. No, I'm just telling. Prabhu has said that, Prabhu.
Yeah. Okay. Any other question? Any comment? So are you excited with this? So today we discussed that we can add on in our meditation while we are chanting. And please share your thoughts in our WhatsApp group. Okay, at least people. Vraja Prema, did you watch yesterday's lecture?
Haven't yet, Prabhu. I will watch.
If you want to understand today's lecture, you must listen to yesterday.
Okay, Prabhu. I will listen.
You will understand today. All right. Okay.
Okay, Prabhu.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time. It's such a great day. I'm so excited. Anyway, despite all this commitment, but still Krishna conscious is so sublime, so beautiful, so nectarian, and it's a kind of taste where you taste the nectar from your heart, not through your tongue, right? And we listen to the ears, nectar to the ears. So thank you so much for all the wonderful opportunity that you've given me to have a discussion with all of you. Till we meet again, have a beautiful Friday. And tomorrow, to those who are going for Radha Yatra, congratulations. It's a very rare opportunity. Please go and join. I think Nanda Devi Mataji also can join, right? You're also from Penang.
Yes,
So don't miss
Prabhu.
that. Don't miss that Gulugo Radha Yatra. So now you start to look at Krishna in a different angle. You start to look at him. And what is Jagannath? Dilated. He became melt. All right. Now you see Jagannath, after listening to the pastime of his own pastime, he became diluted until the two eyes like that. He melted. So in that mood, look at this. Oh, Krishna, you melted by listening to your own story. If you don't mind, please, I beg you, please give me that same ecstatic feeling. I want to melt. My heart is hard as a stone, as a rock. Please melt my heart. Oh, Balaram, the spiritual master, the eternal spiritual master, the original spiritual master, kindly bless me with this sukriti or this blessing. Bless me. Make my stone heart. My heart is as hard as a rock. Please melt it. And Yogamaya, oh mother, most merciful one, you are the one that in charge in Goloka Vrindavan, that you prepare everything and all the environment. You are the screenplay director. Kindly always engage me. Your expansion, your shadow is Mahamaya, the Maya that is in. So please, now show your mercy upon me. So please remove me from the effect of Maya so that I can always engage my mind, my heart, my soul at the lotus feet of my spiritual master and to merge and to melt into the ecstatic feeling of Krishna's pastime. Just like how 3 of you melt, please give me that boon. So I will also melt like you. Have this kind of prayer. Not simply look at Jagannath, pull the chariot. Now you're studying nectar of devotion. So when you study nectar of devotion, you have to apply it in your life. Look at Jagannath. Your perception about Jagannath is totally different. All right. In that meditation, I wish you all the best. And please kindly pray for me, a fallen soul. I'm so unfortunate. Please kindly pray for me, Mataji, Mother Sudha Sindhu and Mother Nanda Devi, that I will be also successful in my attempt in spiritual life. Till then, have a beautiful Friday, wonderful weekend. We will meet again on Sunday night. I will tell you the time, whether 6 or 7. Okay, I'll just give you the time, but we run the talk at least 3 hours. Till then, have a nice day. Vancha kalpatarubhascha kripa sindhubheva Paditanam pavinibhyo Vaishnavebhayo namo namaha. Hare Krishna. Have a nice day. Go Ranga.